It's In Wheel Time, your weekly award-winning live car talk show. Just ahead, Randy Borcherding at Paint House on the house
that he didn't paint.
It sits on a trailer-looking thing.
Yeah, we're going to talk about serious toy hauling now.
Yeah, how do you haul $1 million paint job across the country without damaging it, without having that car move inside that trailer?
Exactly.
That's the mystery. We'll also have our Jeep Trails feature, and speaking of mystery, we'll also have our Mystery Garage at today's Auto News. Along with Mike Out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong, I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us. Let's just get right to Randy, shall we? Randy Borcherding is with Paint House. Randy, hey, look at that thing, man.
I don't know if you can see me or not. I cannot see you.
Yeah, well, we can see you just fine, but we want to see inside that trailer. That's a fifth wheel trailer.
Yeah, but it's unique.
Well, I'll say it's unique. This first of all, this is one of those kind of trailers that we call a fifth wheel. So it's kind of like an 18-wheeler where that hitch right there goes into the center of the bed or a specialty bobtail. Yeah, that thing, that's major league there, brother.
Except you're absolutely wrong.
No, I am. That's Don Armstrong.
There you go.
I've been told that by multiple wives.
Yeah, I hear you.
We hear Jennifer laughing.
The Aluminum Trailer Company, I think, corporation. We've converted it to a gooseneck.
So it's the different. So the gooseneck actually hitches to a ball.
Correct.
Aha.
It normally would come with a fifth wheel attachment. We converted it to this just for the simplicity of it. We don't have to have a fifth wheel hitch in our truck now. We can drop it right on the normal gooseneck ball that we use on all of our other trailers.
So lots of
So I'm sorry, Jen. What did you say?
So it gives you lots of bed space, and you don't have to remove something for somebody like me.
Bed space in the truck, not in the trailer.
Yeah.
So let me ask you both. The truck is capable of pulling it with a ball, because that thing's big and it's got to weigh a ton.
Well, it actually weighs less than you might think. The trailer weighs 11,000 empty. The RV that we had before this weighed 16,000 pounds empty. This one can haul 10,000 pounds of cargo. So a full-size vehicle, tools, camping gear, plenty of cargo carrying capability, and our dually hauls it fine, either one of them.
Wow, man, that's really cool. Did you think this up, or did you steal this idea from somebody?
This is ATC. This is their new kind of hybrid RV / car hauling unit. So we go on trips where we're gone for days or weeks at a time. But now we have our house with us, and we can haul a full-size vehicle, go to the show, wherever it might be, and we got everything with us. We don't have to pack a suitcase because we hitch it to the truck.
I love that part.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jen.
Oh, I just said I love that part where we don't have to pack a suitcase and not be able to carry enough shoes or whatever it is that you want to take with you.
Yeah, because we know Randy has so many different pairs of shoes he brings with him.
Well, don't forget mine with my red pumps. I need to have a room in there, too. So I have to ask you both, are we going to get a tour of the inside?
Absolutely.
He wants to show you some outside.
Give you a quick outside run through, and then we'll go inside where all the magic happens.
We're ready.
All right, so under here, it's got a 7,000 K generator.
Oh, my gosh.
All 3 AC units on the generator. And it does have 3 AC units. We are in Texas, after all. Propane for water heater, cooking, camping out on a grill, that kind of stuff. It's got a 35-gallon fuel tank with a fuel nozzle, just like at your gas pump. So whether it's race fuel for your toy, or your hot rod, fuel for the generator, it all comes out of a 35-gallon tank.
Wow.
Under here is pass-through storage, goes all the way through. There's doors on both sides. And this was an option, but the pull-out tray makes it awfully easy to get to all the junk you haul in here.
Oh, for sure.
So, Randy, did you special order this, or did you buy this off the lot?
We got it from ATC. It was their demo model.
It was a concept.
So this was their first unit. If you go online and look at their videos, this is the trailer in their videos.
Yeah.
But it's got all the options.
And I see it's got some of that Paint House white paint on the outside of it.
Yeah, special color. It looks all white.
All right, let's go
Well, then
inside.
turn on AC units because it's kind of loud while they're on.
We can't hear it. It's all good. Wow,
We
look at
can't
that
hear
nice
you.
kitchen.
So back here is the business end of the trailer, although Jen has it decorated like our house because we live in it full time. So basically, if you see
Full
where I'm
time when
standing
you're on
now,
the road. You don't live in it full time.
Full time.
Yeah. No, we live in it
we
full
live in it
time.
here at the house.
We have lived in a RV for the last 3 years.
Oh my gosh, I had no clue.
Yeah.
We've learned to live small.
Wow.
From this point to the back wall is 18 and a half feet. So that is how much cargo space you have. Even though it's all dolled up like a house right now, all of the furniture here, this countertop, this bed goes up, this couch folds up, this whole area becomes your cargo space. Underneath the rugs, I think Jen can show you, under the rugs is the cargo floor, tie down strips.
Oh, wow.
You can haul anything you want here up to 8.5 feet long, or say 18 with a little bit of slack.
So what you're telling me
Everything
is
up to
that,
like,
where you're standing right
60
now, Randy, where you're standing right now, that would be where a car would be?
That's the
Yes.
garage.
Yes.
That
That's the-
door where the train picture is,
Behind
Yes.
me is the ramp door.
that's the ramp door.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
the ramp door right back there.
So when you
This bed will go all the way up to the swing. Yes, sir.
so when you haul one of those $1 million cars, it's in your living quarters?
Yes.
Well,
It's in our living room, but the advantage to this is everything forward of that, kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom, we're going to swap places, is accessible, and we can stop anywhere we want, use the restroom, make a meal, take a nap, sleep overnight, camp, whatever you want, all the while having the car in our care.
So that way the car is secure and you know nobody's going to mess with it.
Exactly. If they come in to get the car, they're going to have to deal with me first.
And we don't want to do that.
We'll have to deal with Jennifer first. She'll
Oh,
wake up.
now we're headed up towards your bedroom, but we're gonna make the bathroom stop or what?
Yeah, this
Here's
is
the bathroom.
here's the bathroom. I'm gonna get in the shower so you guys can see how, like, get an idea.
It's got a lot of cabinet storage above, below, sink. Jen's in the shower, toilet. I mean, it's as big as the bathroom in our other RV and probably more useful, quite honestly.
Wow.
Absolutely fascinating.
The
that
one
looks
thing
like-
about
that-
this trailer is it's all aluminum. There's no wood in this unit. Nothing to degrade or break or fall apart. There's no steel in the trailer. It's all aluminum everywhere.
And pictures of some of the cars you've done adorn the inside of the trailer.
Of course, of course.
You know,
But
and by the
again-
way, Randy, anytime
Yeah.
if you'll let me borrow Jen for just a few hours to come decorate my house, it would be greatly appreciated.
Be careful. You better get your credit card out.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
So it's got storage under the bed. Where Jen's standing now, you can't see it. There's a double closet that could also be a washer dryer connection. So you could actually do your laundry in this thing.
What do you guys do normally for laundry?
Well, honestly, we do a wash and fold usually.
Send it out.
Yeah.
That's the easy
Yeah.
way to do it.
They fold shirts in a way that I can't figure out, and I love it.
So is this the trailer you used last year for SEMA, or did this come after SEMA?
No, we got it just before the Detroit Autorama this year.
Okay.
So we picked it up in February.
Wow.
We still have our other car.
your paint house trailer.
We may keep the other one. We may sell it. We're not sure yet.
Well,
But this one, we take everything with us.
well, I might be in the market for some new living quarters.
I'm just thinking, you could put the Corvette in the back.
Randy and Jen's hand-me-down. I'm in.
Well, no, you want this one. You don't want the old one. You
Well,
want this
no.
one.
I mean, if they've got this one, I can only imagine what their reject is.
Well, that's the old one that has paint house and stuff all over the side of it. What you want to
I
do
don't care.
is
You've
you
seen
want when they move
Hey,
up, you want this one.
Yeah.
You hear that, Jen? You need to move up so Don can have a place to live.
We can work that out. Anyway,
Well-
it's made by Aluminum Trailer Company. Y'all go check out the website. It's an incredible unit, and I've had a lot of trailers. Trust me, I've had some experiences.
Well,
If we can answer any questions for anybody too, tell them to reach out.
okay, that's painthouse.com.
PaintHouseTX.
Yeah.
PaintHouseTX.com. So I have to ask you, when you trailer one of those $1 million cars that you win these awards with, do you have to strap it down in any special way? You obviously have got it down where you don't damage the car, because I know going down the road, especially in a trailer where you're not inside of it, cars can move around even though that they're tied down. How do you keep them from moving around in there and maybe damaging a fender?
I'll show you a little bit. You pull the carpet back here.
There's a winch in my
There's
kitchen.
a winch in the floor.
Oh my gosh.
There's a winch. Not a winch, a winch.
A winch, okay. I'm glad you put the N in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so this thing would go in here. If your car is not able to be driven in, or you don't want to drive it in, you can winch it in.
Okay.
Then I had them add the typical D-rings to the floor,
Yep.
and we've got 3 runs of airline track. So there's plenty of ways to strap one vehicle, several. If you're moving your mom somewhere, you can strap furniture in here, whatever you need to do.
Whatever size you
Motorcycle,
need.
Side-by-sides, motorcycles, it doesn't matter. I typically always use max tie downs as the straps I prefer. And there's a controversy. Do you run them straight or do you X them? Max says run them straight. I got to say, I've always X'd them. There's a running debate on that in the trailer hauling industry.
And when we haven't X'd them, it has not been a good experience.
Oh, really?
We've had vehicles move around in the trailer when the straps are running straight. And trust me, they were as tight as I could get them. When I X them, they don't move.
Well, again, that's the experience you've had doing this for so long. You understand how to secure the vehicle, because you don't need that vehicle kind of getting close to something and rubbing some of that beautiful Randy apple red off of it.
We've had a couple times, again, when I've run the straps straight, I've had them shift sideways when you hit some bad road.
That's, yeah.
That truck we had at SEMA put a tiny little scuff in that fender. It was.
Oh, wow.
Did you darn near have a heart attack when you saw it?
Oh yeah, yeah. When
I
we
can
hit the
only
bank, kind of knew something. We had to pull over and look, and sure enough, it had moved.
Scary. Yeah.
We've also done the walls and up top, and there's a row down here low. The lower row allows all this furniture to be modular. So this kitchen table setup could be further back or on this side if you want to.
Oh, wow.
It all folds up against the walls when you're hauling something. And then these straps give me places to
Mount our coffee bar.
ladders, anything we want to keep up on the wall that's tall, perhaps. And we can use, regular ratcheting straps and keep it very secure. Then all the artsy-fartsy stuff we tuck away under the bed while we're traveling.
And that way Jen can rearrange the furniture on you and really confuse you the next time you walk in.
Hey, that's fine. It feels like I get a new trailer.
Every time you leave.
Randy, Jen, thank you all so much for spending some time with us.
awesome.
They're absolutely fascinating with the new trailer, and I know you guys have got to be happy. And we need to get together soon. We talked to you on this Zoom thing, and that's great. But we love to see you guys, and thanks so much for giving us the tour today. We really appreciate it.
Indeed. Hopefully the COVID thing will go away and we can get back on the road.
All of
Yeah,
us, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Randy and Jen Borcherding with
Thanks,
Paint
guys.
House. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you guys. All right, we need to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Texas Truck Works is your go-to truck customizer. From mild-to-wild lift kits, custom wheels, and steering and handling enhancements to the best personal and commercial wraps, Texas Truck Works delivers. Let Texas Truck Works founder Scott Stevens help you get the most out of your truck or Jeep. Texas Truck Works has decades of customizing experience, including power adders and complete engine swaps. Let the Texas Truck Works team design an upgrade plan that fits your budget. Get truck attitude today at TexasTruckWorks.com.
GTG, BRB, OMW, be there in a few. You may think that these kinds of texts are fine because of their length, and you can easily send them at a stoplight. But no, answering one text can take your attention away from the road for 5 seconds. And traveling at 55 miles an hour, that's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Make good decisions, don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
It's the In Wheel Time Car Show, and a reminder that next week we're going to be on from now until the end of time from 10 until noon. And I know that I'm excited about it, and I hope that you'll be excited about it
That's right.
too.
Back
And
to our roots.
back
Saturday
to-
morning with In Wheel Time.
That's right. So next Saturday and from now until eternity, 10 to noon. All right, time now for our Jeep Trails feature, In Wheel Time's weekly look into the world of Jeeping, and Mr. Mars has that.
You know, Jeep, the thing I love about Jeeps is they're all outside, just like Randy was showing us. Everybody wants to get out and about and doing things. But sometimes if you're a new family and you're getting started, you got little ones, you got little children you got to deal with, so you need maybe a baby stroller or something. Jeep has the answer for you. It's an European style baby stroller with a sun visor. It's got a 3-point safety harness to hold that little one that's in there. Got plenty of storage compartments. Got a parent organizer. Got a parent cup holder on the side by the handle so that you can hold your
Beer.
beverage while you're walking
Oh,
down the
God,
street.
just say, go ahead and say it. Just gin and tonic or
It's
whatever it is.
It's got front swivel wheels, and it's got a suspension system on it, suitable for children up to 40 pounds. And it's got Jeep logos all over
Is
it.
it trail
and
rated?
Well, looking at this,
It's got some strap-on.
it's off road, so
things
I'm
to
going to
hold it
say.
in the cup holder.
Well, you got a 3-point harness to hold the child in there.
Did I just say that? I'm sorry.
So put it there with the sun visors, and away you go. All right,
Okay.
next, more for the Jeep lifestyle. You got to love it.
All right. Let's do next. Do we have the mystery garage?
Yes, we did.
All right, you don't have to get your clown suit on. Running a little bit behind, but after uncorking a flurry of discounts when the economy was cratering, automakers are going back to the drawing board on their incentive strategies. I thought that this was
Really?
an interesting story. Yes, when they were giving away financing,
7 years, 6 months delayed payment.
Not good for everybody, and my guess is probably not too good for the automakers because now they're running short of supplies. For instance, trucks, they're putting on 3 shifts at truck plants all around the
Trying to
United
catch
States
up.
and Mexico trying to catch up because the demand's there and dealers don't have them.
If you want the current incentive plan, which is going to change June 1st, you need to get out today or Sunday if you've got a dealership that's open Sunday because they are going to drop these humongous incentives the 1st of June.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, it says here, as vehicle production ramps up after a 2-month shutdown, automakers will reassess incentive programs that largely expire June 1st.
There you go.
And even without incentives, analysts say there is plenty of natural demand in the retail market again. TrueCar's search, traffic, and purchase intent returned to previous virus levels in the last 2 weeks of April and continue to increase going into Memorial Day weekend. So buying is back, and if you're really not into paying new cars, man, get into the used car market, get into the pre-owned, and we're going to have actually a show coming up that we're going to talk about used and pre-owned, all of that, and I think that we're going to do that. Are we not going to do that on our next show?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's going to be on our next show. So we invite you to tune in. And again, I want to remind you that our show's changing hours. Next weekend, it's going to be from 10 until noon from here to eternity. And we're never going back. We're not looking back. We're not going back. We're here, baby.
I'm too old to be looking behind me. I got to look forward. I got to keep going.
Yeah, well, the forward ain't all that anymore, is it?
Sure.
It gets really, it's getting tighter and tighter.
Can't slow down. Somebody will catch up with us.
Yeah, well, there is that. All right. Well, I'm going to get to my closing page here if I can find it, because I have juggled all of this stuff around.
We had a lot of stuff today.
We did have a lot of stuff today, and we were off to a shaky start like we always are. But you know what? It wouldn't be this program if it weren't for the shaky start.
Recovery, nice recovery.
That's it for today's In Wheel Time Car Show. When you're on Facebook, please give us a like. You'll get Conrad's Unicorn Hunting features, along with all things automotive. And while you're online, join us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and every other social media website known to man. Our website is inwheeltime.com. Podcasts of this show are available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, iHeart Podcast, TuneIn, Google Podcast, and Podcast Addict, and probably more. In Wheel Time Chief Engineer is the fabulous David Ainsley. Our video technical director today, Mr. Jeffrey Zekin. Blame it all on him. Special thanks to all of our guests today, from Ike Out of This World Mars and King Conrad DeLong, Don Armstrong. Thank you for following In Wheel Time. Be sure and do us a favor and tell your car friends about us. Share our posts and encourage your friends and family to join all of us. Have a great week. Stay cool like you know you are. We'll see you live online next Saturday at our new time, 10 to noon Central, on all your popular social media platforms. We'll see you then. Keep it clean.